Hi, I'm Stephen Lee Shepard. The other day, I was talking to a friend and he said, "How's Transistor?" Because he saw that I was playing it a lot on Steam, and I said, "It's very good." And he said, "Really?" Because judging by the trailer, it looks like every generic JRPG I've seen for the past 10 years, and I thought, that doesn't make any sense. But when I tried to explain it, I don't think I got everything across very well, because it's all about game mechanics. And game mechanics are not expressed well in AIM chat clients. Anyway, this is Transistor. This is the very first thing you see when you boot the game up after the logo loads. It doesn't do anything until you press a button. So let's press a button and see what happens next.
Hey, Red. We're not gonna get away with this, are we? Come on, pull. There. Together again. Sort of.
Playing this on Xbox 360.
Well,
Sorry, I'm playing this on PC with an Xbox 360 controller. Attacks are currently mapped to A and B.
What a night. You're still in one piece. That's all that matters. Yikes. Found us already. They want you back, I bet. Well, so do I. Born again. Nice. Okay, let's go. Unmarked alley. East of the bay. Think I know where we are.
Every time you kill an enemy, it drops a cell. Unless you pick up the cell within about 10 seconds, it respawns at full health. So positioning is very important. You can't stay in one spot and spam attacks. You have to be moving around.
More of these creeps. Look, don't fret, just...
This is turn. In this case, it happens automatically, but normally it happens when you hit R, right trigger when you have a full turn meter. It very much reminds me of the power wheel in Mass Effect, where you can basically pause the game, queue up powers, look around, see what's going on, and then release the button to start again, or release the button to do all the things that you've just queued up. In this case, it's not a matter of holding the button, though, because you can revert anything you did by hitting the left trigger. You'll notice that it shows you everything, shows you the results of everything you do. For example, I just queued up a crash attack and then a breach attack against that first creep. Crash 50, breach 150, brings his hit points down to 0. Next guy is going to be hit with the 1 breach, which brings his hit points down to 100.
Ready.
With one exception, you can't actually do anything while turn is recovering. So the choice of whether to play it as a turn-based or real-time brawler is, well...
Hey, up there. Hello, world. Look at all that. We're on the edge of town, 100 blocks away. There's the empty set. Still too close to it. We better get as far from there as possible. Come on. Block party up ahead. Here we go. Get out of here. She awake? Hi. You okay? I see. Sure. She wants to come along. We can use her. She says hello. Her name's Lillian. Intersection. Let's see. Wish it was raining. Cover your tracks. Rain's not even on the ballot.
Throughout the game, you'll encounter these terminals which give you insight into what the hell is going on. In this case, we are just learned that we can vote on what tomorrow's weather should be.
Scattered clouds trailing this time. Where were we? Watch out. Now.
Damn it.
Gross. No problem. Let's see what else. Hey, end of the plaza. It's you. I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. Well, we took something of theirs. Hey, let's just go. Come on, just go. Just... yeah. Damn. Young lady here to see you. She trying to trick us? Finally. Oh. Okay. Side street due east. Through there. I think I know a place we could get a ride. This didn't used to be here. Oh, okay. Hey, Mr. Moyle, you in there? It's him, all right, but I can barely hear him. Interesting.
You can immediately see how useful that'll be.
Oh no. Cut off our escape. Come on then, tough guy.
every level you get a new power. We're going to go with Mask.
We're still here.
You'll notice that I have 5 powers but 4 slots.
Look at that. Okay, you're in.
The way this works, functions can be used to upgrade other functions. Every power you get in the game is in itself a combat action that you can take. It is also a modifier that you can apply to every other combat action. For example, I can upgrade Crash so it does more backstab damage, or Breach so it does more backstab damage. I can upgrade Spark so that it briefly renders me undetectable, or I can upgrade Jaunt so it renders me briefly undetectable when I use it. Let's go with extra backstab damage for Mask for now. And now let's do this. We're going to put Spark in our primary, and we are going to modify it with Crash. Now Crash does the same debuff attack now Spark does the same debuff attack that Crash used to do, except it has greater range. We're going to make our secondary attack into Breach, because I like Breach. We are going to put Jaunt in, let's see, Y, and we're going to put, instead of using Mask as a separate attack, we're going to put it in Breach, so that Breach does more backstab damage. The one thing you can't see here is passive slots. You can see the 4 of them locked, 2 to the left of the 4 powers and 2 to the right. Passive slots are another thing that powers can do. For example, I can make Jaunt one of my passive powers, and that would give me more time during the turn, which is the pause mode. I can also use Jaunt to modify an attack so that I can use it while turn is recharging. That takes away my ability to combat teleport, but it gives me an always on attack move.
Good. Just one more block. I want to show you something. Okay, there's a... Wait. Back.
So, I'm now fighting in a battlefield of creeps and 1 jerk.
Let's go. Here he comes. Get away from him.
This fight is letting me cheat.
You still hear me?
Normally you can't just use Jaunt out of turn. At least I don't think so.
They're gone, but so is this whole block. good call. That's our way out. Okay, East 64 on-ramp. 5 blocks down. Take the second right. Do not turn left. And thanks for the lift. Hi. You turn left. Thought we were gonna skip town. We're going back there. You met these things. They do not have a sense of humor. They will track you down, wipe you out, and take whatever's left of me back to those 2-bit Camerata pieces of trash. Look, whatever you're thinking, do me a favor. Don't let me go.
I really love it when games give you a handler and then don't make you do everything he says, because I'm very tired of the quest giver methodology.
More bike. Just 10 more blocks to the set.
So anyway, yeah, our talking character, the techno-musical Stormbringer, who eats digital souls and is otherwise a pretty decent guy, just told us to get the hell away. So instead, we turned around and we are going to chase down the people who did something to wrong us. I don't really want to say where the story goes from here. It's very cool. I will now switch over to my profile, which is near the end of the game. There are no spoilers here. I just want to show you a thing. Oh, sorry, wrong button. This is what this thing looks like at this point in time. Every single one of these is a separate action that I can take. For example, here is the crash, which you've already seen. Breach, spark, you've seen it. Stealth. Switch is a charm. You can use it to make enemies friendly. Alternately, you can use it to modify other attacks so they make enemies friendly. This actually spawns a drone that you can control in switch mode. This spawns mines. This is a rapid-fire machine gun attack. This is Scorpion's Get Over Here attack. This is a big explosive bomb. This fires slow-traveling damage fields. This is a massive stacking debuff. And this is a health steal thing. If I were to plug any of these in... let's see here. I don't actually want to show you. The other thing is limiters. These are limiters that you earn as you advance in level. They make the game harder but give you bonus experience. So for example, I have all of them on right now. Right now I'm working on when enemies die, they spawn shielded cells. I have to hit them before I can pick them up. All the enemies hit twice as hard. Sometimes they spawn 2 cells instead of 1. Cells respawn in like 7 seconds instead of 10. It's a big difference. Right now, or by default, the game is set up so that if you're at low health, you automatically go into turn mode, regardless of whether you have any turn energy left. That's turned off right now for me. And sometimes the process spawns corrupted cells instead of regular cells. I don't actually know what that does. The other interesting thing about this is that these all provide background setting. Background on the setting, rather. These, for example, are all bios on the various enemy types. You have to use a limiter once in combat, and then you can hit Y to inspect limiter, and it gives you a description of the enemy. Likewise, these all provide descriptions of the setting. They each have 3 text fields. One of them unlocks once you've gone through a combat with the thing on a primary attack. One of them unlocks when you go through a combat with it as a modifier, and one of them unlocks when you go through a combat with it as a passive upgrade. The mood that you have seen here is maintained throughout, the sort of pervasive melancholy and rebellion against same. I have to say I like the voice work, although it's limited. It's basically only Transistor who talks. The art remains amazing, the music remains amazing. I really like the way the story is going. It's very short, but But, yeah, no, it is... I highly recommend this game. And that's it for this video.